Now, newly appointed Finance Minister Enoch Godongwana got mixed reaction when he stamped his authority on the question of a basic income grant. While many, including inside the ANC, see this grant as necessary measures amid a stagnant economy worsened by COVID-19, the minister said he would rather the funds be channeled towards creating jobs for the youth. eNCA senior reporter Aviwe Mtila finds out from the youth exactly what they want from government.
A sight that has become a norm in Soweto and many other townships across the country. The young roaming the streets without any prospects of employment. While they continue their directionless daily routine, there are growing calls for a basic income grant to assist them get along. But the newly appointed finance minister says he would rather the funds be used to give work to these unemployed black youngsters instead of handouts, and some youth leaders in Soweto agree.
Handouts kill the will of our people. The more you give to the youth, the more you're killing the youth's productivity. There's a saying that says, welfare discourages the will of the poor.
You're 18 years old, you just finished your matric, and then boom, here you're getting a 350. From nowhere, you haven't worked. No one taught you that you need to work for money. When we grew up, you were told that you need to work for what you have. But at this stage, it's like our government is saying, no, you don't need to.
The leader of Soweto Parliament says government should focus on education that will upskill the youth.
So what we need to do as a country, we need to make sure that we are producing a different type of education system that guarantees that we're producing a different type of youth in a few years' time, even 5 to 10 years' time, so that when you start speaking employment, you're speaking about youth that is actually skilled to be employed. A lot of us are sitting in the township corners. We've been doing it for the last few years. What job are you going to give me? To sweep the streets? Is that the employment we're talking about?
Zandile Tabula, who works with the youth of Soweto, especially women, says she's bombarded with endless ideas from the youth that usually amount to nothing.
Ever since we've started with this program, we have people coming up to say that, you know what, we just need funding because we know how to produce this, we know how to produce this. We've got people that can produce syrups, we've got people that can produce a lot of things. But if we can just give them a chance to showcase what they can do.
As the country's unemployment rate hits a record high of 32.6%, with nearly half of this number being made up of the youth aged between 15 and 34, the calls from the young is for government to prioritize upskilling the future generation. Aviwe Mtila, Soweto.